Hello everyone, Inigo Snake here, and welcome back to my channel. Let's just get right into it. So, I decided to awkwardly stand in the path of this guy because I want to talk to him next. So let's do that. Well, things are getting pretty scary over in Crosbell. I mean, it might be over in a few days, but you never know if the Republican might try something. Opportunists, all of them. Opportunists, all of them. Oh, hold on. Well, I guess if all the Academy directors were able to attend the festival, there's not much to worry about. Everything must be under control at the moment. They keep talking about Crosbell a lot, guys. Hey, did you hear? Apparently Class 1 was practicing all the way up until yesterday. Grr, I don't want to lose to anyone, but I want to lose to them least of all. Especially since they were always saying our class is the one with all the weirdos. Well, we'll show them. We'll show them good. They said that Class 7 is the class with all the weirdos. Do they say that to everybody? You can win some really cute plushies at Mishy Panic, so come on down to the gymnasium. You can get Zerum powders from those Mishies, by the way. Yo, I came to check out the festival too. You've got your big show this afternoon, right? Break a leg. Doesn't really matter how you perform since all the attention is going to be on those outfits, the girls especially. Well, we'll be sure to put on a good show though, just in case someone does pry their eyes from the costumes. This is a grown man talking about students who may not be adults yet. Alright, let's we're not gonna think about that too hard. Maybe you think they're all adults, you know. Let's not look too far into it, guys. Ting! Alright, hold on. Oh no, okay, no, they're in the same spot. I was like, wait, did they move? Are they moving if I don't look? So I think I talked to everybody outside. Wait, I don't think I talked to everybody outside. Okay, no, I talked to this guy right here. I don't think I talked to the people in the Academy field. I don't think I talked to her either. The performances here are always so elaborate. Last year they even had a surprise rock concert, so I can't wait to see what this year has in store. Oh, it was a rock concert. Well, we saw it, but I'm glad that they're calling it a rock concert, because everyone's like, I've never heard this music before. It's not going to be a surprise R&B hip-hop concert or anything like that. Like, come on. It's not going to be a surprise, like, salsa dancing thing. Like, let's be real. We're gonna do some rock concerting here, and we're probably gonna do another rock concert. Everyone just knows how to play the guitars, even though it's music that people haven't really heard before. We're all just gonna enjoy it on first listen. First listen. There it is. Everyone's going to enjoy it. Damn it. See, even knew, like, lady was like, yeah, it's a rock concert. She was just chill about it. Even though everyone's like heavy into opera music. Nice to see the situation in Crosbell hasn't really decreased our number of visitors or anything. People have got more than enough to deal with in their day-to-day lives. We should give them something to enjoy today. Well, maybe because not everyone is in Crosbell. I mean, we have a whole, like, nation, perhaps, that... Okay, anyways. Father, I want to ride the horse too. Oh my gosh, this little boy looks so cute. Look at all the fun he's having. Alright, son, now be right. Yeah! This is so cute. This child is so young, but this guy looks really old, so maybe he waited a while to have children. Maybe his job has aged him. In this corner, we teach those without experience the basics of horse riding. Haha, how about you? Are you or any of your classmates interested in learning? What does the horse have to say about this? Nothing. Anybody back here doing backroom deals? Okay. I'm way better than that guy. Don't be ridiculous. You're shaking in your boots. Are you talking about Van Dyke right now? Because last time he kicked ass. Lambert left me in charge of reception. Part of the job is keeping an eye on Whitcomb, so he must have quite a bit of faith in me. Just the thought of it makes me super motivated. Doesn't seem like we've got any shady second years trying to gamble today either. which means we can go all out with Super Stallion. Yep, no shady second years today. Also, I'm not getting a choice to ride. So I guess you can only do that on the first day. Even though we're supposed to be enjoying ourselves. I guess, you know, it would probably be a bad idea to just suddenly start riding a horse right now, because it's a little dangerous. Even if you know how to do it, there's always a chance that the horse could get out of control and you fall off the horse and injuries and all this. Let's go in here. Good lord. So like 4 people together. 4 sets. Alright, anyways, walk around. Some more. The auditorium will host both an operetta and a concert today. Try to catch them both. Today's crowds seem even bigger than yesterday's. I can only assume they're here to see the events at the auditorium. I'm sure that both of them will be big hits. Even though we're in competition with each other. Just to keep things interesting. All members of the board are here at the moment. They seem to be engaged in discussion just outside the faculty lounge. Why don't you go over and greet them? Sure. I'll do that shit. Eventually. There are so many options that I simply don't know where to start. Perhaps I should ask you the same question. Is there anywhere that you would like to go first? I don't see that woman around very often. Things look pretty lively today. So, you want to go anywhere in particular? Okay, so that's their conversation. She's like, I don't know. What do you want to go? I don't know. What do you want to do? So indecisive. I'm stuck here on duty today. Oh, cruel fate. Why must you draw me away from husband hunting? Although, this might be the ideal opportunity to capture any darlings who come through here. Or maybe they won't come through here because you're standing. Oh my, even while I work, I could continue the hunt. The wait for handsome passers-by begins. My god. I love how thick she is. I'm just saying. I love it. She's so different from the rest of the students. Like, none of the students look like that. I managed to get a little bit of time off work, so I wanted to take my wife to the festival. Is this the guy who wasn't really paying attention to his family, and then the little boy got mad, and then they're like, oh shit, and then they tried to make up with each other, and is this the same fam? Was the festival really this busy last time you visited? I'm doing ahems even though they're coughing. I managed to get a little bit of time off work. Okay. My husband was able to wriggle out of work, so we came here to have some fun. Funnily enough, we did the same thing just after we got married, but the memory had completely slipped my mind until today. And Mills seems to be having a good time too. It's been some time since I've seen him playing with his friends like this. It's like he's comfortable in his own skin again. Oh, yeah, he did make up with his friends again, which is crazy, because kids... Look, it's hard to make up with friends. As little kids. Like, as soon as you're the outcast, you're just gonna be the outcast. So, he was acting that way because of his parents? Is that what they're trying to say? I had a ton of fun yesterday, so I'm gonna work extra hard today. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Eastern Tea House Miyabi. Everyone's having so much fun all the time. Fun working. The principal told me all about what you were up against last night. You kids sure don't have it easy. Are you sure you're all healthy enough for your concert today? I might be saying this a little late, but try not to go overboard, you hear? I'm sure some little problem will pop up here and there, but good old Toa will be there to take care of them. She and I should be able to handle everything today. We want you to be rested up for the concert. Yo, I'm trying to catch the problems too, though. Like, I want to get some points in. You know, what do you call those? CP? It's not CP. It's AP, I think. Ah. Eustace might be here. Yes. Wow, what? Oh god. Oh god. Oh no, what are they saying? We're gonna be singing together. Okay, I want to make sure I can see people. It's hard. I don't think I'll be able to see everybody at once, but alright, I'll talk to my main man, Machias' dad. I keep forgetting his name though. Still, I hear young Machias' grades place him comfortably at the top of his class. He must be incredibly proud. I'm certainly pleased from an academic perspective, but I'm amazed by Eustace's balance of academics and athleticism. I mean, he's in the equestrian club, so I mean, I guess there's some athletics involved there, but it's not like it's rugby. Yeah, you know what? They keep calling him Governor Regnitz. That's why I don't know his first name. And despite his many achievements, he always looks so calm and composed. He clearly took after you in that regard. Poor Machias. Look, Machias, I love that you wear your heart in your sleeves. I love how passionate and emotional that you get. Like, I love that shit. Does he not like that? Because he's definitely he tries to be calm and composed all the time. Well, I can't say I saw this coming. I've heard that the two of them will be singing together during Class 7's concert. You've heard, huh? What would you say to sitting together during the performance? It only seems fitting after all. I have my suspicions about Rufus. I'm not sure if he's someone I should totally trust, but hasn't done anything wrong, so we'll just keep this friendship going. You can't be serious. What a marvelous idea. Oh god, look at him smiling. Oh, he's so cool. I would be happy to. I can only hope that my son doesn't bring your brother any embarrassment on the stage. Dad, they're from opposing factions, but I guess their duties here would have them interacting quite a bit. It actually seems like they're pretty good friends, too. Yeah! Governor Regnus seemed like a nice guy! Seems like he could be friends with lots of people. Unlike Maki, he's still got some things to learn. Maki is just... man. he's not fully matured yet. But once he is, he will be his dad. He will be better than his dad. He will be his own man. He doesn't have to be his dad. He will be his own man. He will do things his own way. He will probably be more obvious about things. Like, I feel like Governor Regnitz sometimes hides behind his mannerisms, and I don't think Makis is gonna be that way if he becomes a politician. I don't know if he will or not, but it seems like he will, because he's already passionate about that kind of thing anyways. I can hardly wait for your class's performance, Rean. I'm still a little dumbstruck that Machias, of all people, took on a singing role. Now there's something I wish I could have shown my niece. Sir, Machias, myself, and the entirety of class to make this a concert to remember. Why is he so like, about it? We hope that you'll enjoy it. That's good to hear. I'm sure I will. Good luck up there. Oh god, everyone's just way too excited. This should be a fun performance. I'm eager to see what my son can do alongside the rest of his class. Man, I don't know if I'd be able to handle anybody that I know seeing me do some shit like this. What a headache. Oh, they both turned at the same time! Whoa! What a headache. I wouldn't have imagined those two got along so well. Are they seriously planning on going around the festival together? Come on, guys. I don't think that's so bad. It's nice to see two important figures from opposing factions getting along. You two should try it sometime. Absolutely not. Oh well, I suppose I should be glad he was able to make it at all considering the current state of affairs. But we'll need to make sure we ace our life. Oh my gosh. I like how they both turn at the same time too. Like stopping my brother once he's taken an interest in something is nigh impossible. Oh well, at the very least he's not the type to bring shame upon himself through his actions. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Even though I don't like him secretly. He's pretty cool, but I don't like him. That's all I have to say about Rufus. Today's finally Class 7's time to shine, isn't it? How exciting it will be to see you all perform. Break a leg. Everyone needs to stop saying that shit. I might actually break a freaking leg. Climb on the stairs. Ho-ho, sounds like you had quite the time yesterday. Indeed, Instructor Makarov and I rather carried away discussing our families and their quirks, although I was taken aback when partway through said discussion a mysterious lady butted her way in. It turned out that she was only his sister, not to imply that I was relieved to hear that. Never even crossed my mind. I didn't see her sweat drop. I want to see the discussion. I just want to see her sweat drop. While the world may be tearing itself apart, that's not something for you students to worry about right now. All you should be thinking about is the festival today. Today is a day for making happy memories. Make the most of it. Jesus Christ. While the world may be tearing itself apart. Oh my god. Implying that the world is tearing itself apart right now. So we're just gonna stay focused on our very minuscule, tiny little concert that will do nothing about the world tearing itself apart. Whoa, his face turns quickly. Anton was so excited to eat a pretty maid's cooking that he gorged himself until he was sick. He's lying down now. I hate to say I told him so, but if he exhibited just a little bit of self-control, I'm sure he would have been able to ask her out too. Sabotaging his chances with the girl while trying to impress her is very Anton. Or is an Anton. Ugh, don't talk to me. Ugh. Yeah, we saw him last night. He just had his hand in the plate though, it's kind of weird. Like, I couldn't see the food. He's just grabbing it and just stuffing it into his mouth. Oh gosh, there's too much shit happening. Okay, I like how I'm running away from shit. Alright, let's do this. Let's talk to these people. Alright, I want to see their faces. So everything's okay back at the company then. I'm surprised you managed to find the time to make it over here. Especially with everything that's happening in Crossbell. As I've told you before, time is something you make, not something you find. And as a member of the board of directors, the Academy Festival is exactly what I need to make time for. How else would I be able to see how the Academy is being run? My, what impressive time management. I can only hope your logistical wizardry helps you put the pieces of my company back together. Was that supposed to be a jab at my new self-supporting accounting system? You may not have noticed, but times have changed. Increasing efficiency is the only way a corporation can remain successful. Your policies might have worked when you were chairman, but they do nothing but hurt the company if enacted today. Funny how all that efficiency makes communication and cooperation between divisions so much harder. That's just what happens when a corporation develops and grows. A problem perhaps, but a necessary one. Bah. Ugh, will you two just drop it? You haven't seen each other in 5 years and the first thing you do is start arguing? I, for one, am overjoyed to see how well these two still get along. Well? What do you mean, well? Are we talking about the same people? I think this might actually be how they get along. Yeah, I think that was what she was getting at. I plan on guiding the chairman and Master Gwen around the festival after this. Quite some time has passed since they last saw one another. As such, I believe that it is only appropriate to allow them to enjoy themselves here. I'm pretty excited about this performance of yours, especially after that kid with the bandana told me about the sexy outfits the girls will be wearing. Oh my god. It's so much more awkward the older these guys get when they talk about this shit. Alright. Should be a good chance to see how my little granddaughter's been filling out. So Reen, well, who's the gal to keep my eye on? My gut's saying it's Emma. Perhaps this isn't the best time to be having this conversation. Supposed to be laughing so hard at this, aren't I? Shame. Luckily, I've never been opposed to a bit of eyes-on research, especially when the topic at hand is so important. Hey, don't give me that look. I'm not doing this for my own satisfaction. I'm fulfilling my secret duty as a man. I might switch the word man to a different word. But let's continue. Oh yes, your class is planning on some other sort of performance, correct? Will play into our discussions as to how to deal with Class 7 next year. Stay focused on that, not on global events you have no influence over. Yes, ma'am. We'll do what we can to exceed our expectations. Seems like even she's concerned about what's going on in Crossbell. Well, what do I mean even she? Like, good lord, like she's so concerned about the global market. Of course she'd be concerned with Crossbell, which probably holds a lot of like economic power at the very least. I'd hoped they were going to behave since they hadn't seen each other in so long, but how wrong I was. They look like they're getting along pretty well to me though. Being able to argue like that is part of being a family, I think. Really? Well, I suppose it's better to argue than not talk to each other at all. I'm amazed that they manage to argue like this every single time, but I suppose it's better than refusing to talk to one another. I mean, yeah, so some people think any sort of argument is bad, and they're so pacifist that they get antsy if a bad word is said between people. But I think it's better to get shit out in the air and everyone's just frank with each other. And if they disagree, they tell each other that they disagree. I think it's better that way. But let's see who the fuck is in here. Don't you try and stop me, Makarov. I'm going to see Mint's class no matter what. Hold up, I told you I'd take you. Don't just wander off on your own. Please, you get lost on a one-way street. We'd get lost whenever the two of us went anywhere together. And whose fault was that? You just don't wander off on your own or something, alright? Just don't. There it is. I'll be done in like half an hour, so just don't cause any trouble until then, deal? You think you can butt into everyone's business, but you're too clumsy to actually help them. I'd just like for you to exert the slightest bit of self-awareness. Oh my god, she's worse than Mint, actually, like, because she doesn't know how unhelpful she's being. I guess Mint is also like this, but she doesn't, like, accuse other people of her own mistakes. That makes her a little bit more likable. Right back at you. Jesus Christ, she doesn't realize how clueless she is. That's really sad. Good day. Allow me to humbly welcome you to the... You're not from the board of directors at all. What's a class 7 student like you doing here? Don't you have a concert to perform? You should be focusing on that rather than gallivanting around campus. You better not expect a sympathetic ear from me once all your slacking causes class 1 to completely obliterate you. What the hell, dude? He's having another bad day? I'm not saying that just because I happen to be class 1's homeroom teacher either. Oh, he's class 1's homeroom teacher, okay. It's plain to see that their operator is nigh perfect. Your class won't stand a chance unless you're all in perfect form. Unless. And you can only stand a chance. He's clearly well, no one has actually seen our performance, so. And I guess he says us as slacking, even though we have the hardest shit to do. Excellent work last night, Schwarzer. Class 7 accomplished something that few others could. I've sent young George and instructor Thomas to investigate the old schoolhouse now that things have settled down. I expect that they will report their findings soon enough. Meanwhile, you should all take the time to enjoy yourselves today. After all, it was you yourselves who carved the path towards today. Your concert takes place this afternoon, doesn't it? There's still a fair amount of time left until then, so why don't you have a look around and relax until then? Of course. Oh man, he's so level-headed. I love this guy. He's such a level-headed man. I love it so much. Alright, let's go into the second floor. Or third floor. Or the rooftop, I think. I think, no, this is the second floor. Oh, this is in the first floor. That's crazy. Yeah, that was when we saw the concert. Ah, we have more people in here today. I see. This looks pretty good to me. That's great. I'm glad that you like it. Ooh, his brother is here. Ah, I haven't seen him in forever. Everyone's looking at me. Reen, it's good to see you again. Sorry to bother you out of the blue. Oh, and he brought Charl along. Glad to see you two could make it all the way out here. But I heard you two ran into trouble on the way here. What happened? Well, we stayed the night at my house in Heimdall yesterday, you see. Then Toma here thought it would be a great idea to get lost while exploring the city. It wasn't my fault. How was I supposed to know it was so big, or be so full of people? Don't worry, I had just the same reaction when I first visited. At least they found you safe and sound. How are things back in Nord? Over here, it's hard not to feel the tension at the Crossbow border, but I'm curious if it's the same there. To be honest, it hasn't really had any effect on Nord. Should things take a turn for the worse, Zendergate is ready to act. Lieutenant General Vander seems to have a handle on the situation, though. He also gave us permission to go through really quickly. Sounds like we have a lot to thank him for. Indeed, I hope we'll have the chance to do so personally at some point. But that's enough for the serious talk. Have a good time today, both of you. Will do, yeah! Yeah, I think Gaius benefits from knowing Vander, because he has a lot of clout in the military, at least in that little section, or he's the commander, I think, at the gate, so he can allow them through without too much hassle. How convenient. Haha, look at them both, taking it all in. Especially Thoma. This is the first time he's set foot outside the Highlands after all. And you can almost see his eyes sparkling. I'm glad he's having a great time. Same here. My decision to come to Thors means that now Thoma's been able to see another part of the world for himself. Who knows, perhaps this is the way the winds and the goddess want it to be. Perhaps, Gaius. Perhaps. Planning on showing them around the academy for now. I'm sure it was the guidance of the winds and the goddess that made this all possible. They have my thanks. She's very skillful. Hey Charles, is carving these statues some sort of custom for girls of the Empire? I'm going to say no. This is what they call an art club. It's a place where people with a passion for the arts gather and improve their skills. Aha! So that explains why she's so good. There's so much to see in the Empire. I'll have to be sure to thank Gaius for inviting me. Oh my gosh. I'm sure like the other siblings would love to see this shit. He's so excited. You can mistake him for a little child. Not that I'm any more composed. It's my first time at an academy festival too. She's like super cute, by the way. Like she got, what are these like bands she has on her arms? It's, oh my god. And this like dress going on. Hell yeah, I would wear that shit. Look all you want. I respect those who understand art. That's all there is to it. I wonder what she's working on. Like they're apparently watching her, but what is she making? Alright, so let's keep going. Wow, wow. Have I seen this NPC before? What an astounding art show. I hope all of the young artists involved continue to develop their artistic sensibilities. What an astounding... Okay. Ah, our little cooking club. Oh, I've seen this little girl before. Whew. That's sad that she can't be like a different NPC. My sister decided out of the blue that she wanted to make some sweets today. That's great, I said. Have fun, I said. But she just had to drag me along with her. Once she gets an idea into her head, she doesn't hear a word I say. My sister decided out of the... Okay. I mean, she's really young. You can't just let her go anywhere she wants by herself. Okay, time to put some toppings on it. She's very excited about that shit. Feel free to top it with whatever fruit you'd like. Well, as long as it's not pineapple. Pineapple prevents the batter from hardening up properly. Oh. Pineapple is very skillful fruit, isn't it? Some people can't even eat pineapple. If you have certain illnesses. Things are the opposite of good in Crossbow right now. Need. On top of that, rumor has it, they're freezing Erebonian assets. Need. My wife told me I had to come here and learn how to cook. It's kind of hard to focus right now. Things are the opposite of good in Crossbow right now. So, oh my god. Assets are being frozen. This isn't... Look at all these things, like, just under the surface. We're here, they're all telling us to just concentrate on the fucking festival as the world crumbles around us. Good lord. They've grown closer as friends. So much so that they're even speeding the festival together. The head of the club agreed to arrange an impromptu chorus. Oh, look at how happy the kids are. Let's see. Who is together? Oh, these two. They were at the, they were reading something together. They're reading books together. It's very cute. La la la. Okay, I'm not gonna do it, guys. They're singing La 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 together. Choirs really are the best for kids. This isn't really what this class is about, but as long as they're having fun, it's fine by me. Hibel, he's so accommodating. Jeez. Can't handle it. Everyone's having so much fun. Oh god! It's Elliot! I'm running the other way again. Alright, okay. Calm down. Elliot, my sweet boy. Why do you shrink from your father's loving embrace? Oh my god, look at his like very tough exterior. And apparently he has a rough voice too. And he's all like, loving embrace. Like what? But because it's embarrassing. Fiona, a little help please? And this is the first time we've been together in so long. It wouldn't be right for me to intrude on your bonding time. Unless, however, Dad gets too carried away, in which case he should expect a severe scolding later. Oh, he's scared? You resemble your mother more with each passing day, Fiona. Looks like Fiona rules the roost here. Oh, Rean. How nice to see you, Rean. It's been too long. Agreed. Thank you for coming, Lieutenant General. I know you're incredibly busy. I think nothing of it, nothing in the world could keep me from seeing my beloved son take the stage by storm. Admittedly, this does make things more difficult for Nightheart. He's at Garrelia Fortress right now, right? That he is. I've left him in charge of maintaining contact with the other armored divisions. If our circumstances weren't quite so precarious, I would have allowed him to remain here to attend the festival. But I'd bet anything he'll be a commander someday, so I figured he might as well get some good experience in. I suppose so. Things must be really tense over at Crossbell. Oh my god, so much about Crossbell right now. Still no sympathy for your subordinates, I see. Dad's mercilessness aside, best of luck in your performance, Elliot. Try to put on a show that will leave even the stubborn old man flabbergasted. Old man. I'll definitely try. Besides, I've got to prove that I've come a long way since I first entered the academy, and the rest of us will be there to help you do so. Yeah, Elliot's pretty hardcore when he comes to practicing for my god, his dad is so hardcore right now. I love that his hair is so bright red. I love it. Like the whole fam right now. It must be a dominant gene apparently in their family. Oh, I've seen this. I've seen them before. I think they're with the swimming pool dude, perhaps. Big Bro School is so fun. I want to go here when I grow up. Yeah, you got enough money for that shit? This shit ain't free. Klein's got a bunch of friends. I hope I'm that popular when I get older. I told Klein to go spend some time with his friends. This will be his last chance to enjoy the festival like this. I want him to get everything he can out of it. Aww, his family is so considerate. Oh my god, he has such a cute family. I love it. Two little siblings. That's why he's so good with kids, I think. Is that the same dude that teases a little boy? I think he is. Yeah, and this is the dude that like went home because he thought his mom was sick or something, but it was a false alarm. But yeah, guys, I think I will stop it here. Good lord, we've like we're meeting all the characters we've met on these field studies. His dad is so freaking handsome. His dad is so freaking handsome. I can't handle it. Look at his mustache. Look at the goatee, guys. Look at his goatee. I can't handle the goatee right now. Alright, and then Elliot is all like so innocent looking compared to his dad. Like, this is probably why he can't help but like hug the shit out of him. He's a very huggable guy. And his sister loves doing that shit too. They're both very good looking family, guys. Once again, Lara has a nice family. Elliot has a good family. At first we didn't think it was, but I guess it is. But anyways, guys, I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye.